Here's one hole you guys have on your ridge cap here. You can see it's a gash in the middle. And this is just one of the leaks that you have going down this whole thing. So basically, your ridge cap now on every one of those seams needs to be removed. The adhesive needs to be removed. The fasteners will be pulled out and replaced with oversized fasteners with a 3-course fiber reinforced system placed on top of that, and then fully coated with a mastic. And this whole ridge cap would be done. We could restore this whole building, but I think that you'll be okay with just restoring the ridge cap, and then just where you have that snow guard there on the other side of it, you have your horizontal seams, your lap seams, that are leaking as well. So I propose that we come in here, take care of these problem areas, and things like this penetration will hit as well. And I don't think you'll have any problems with leaking after that. We could do a full restoration if you wanted to add additional life to the field of this roof, which are these areas here, but I don't think you need to do that. One big benefit of it would be that you don't have thermal shock anymore, so you wouldn't have the issue of these fasteners backing out over time. It would cost a lot less money to cool the place. Typically 30 to 50% savings on cooling costs throughout the year, and then this would be a green certified building as well. So you know, there are benefits to it, but the condition of this roof doesn't require that. That would just be an additional thing that you could do. So we're going to continue walking this roof here and showing you guys in the lap seam areas that I was describing earlier. And as you can see, there was some sealant that was placed on this, and these are failed here. So this is one of the areas that you guys were showing me from the inside that's having water come in. And so what we would do to fix this is we would come through with tools and we would remove all of the sealant here. We would torque down all of these fasteners, and if any of them are stripped, we would replace them with an oversized fastener. Then we would take the whole stretch of the building after this is all removed and cleaned up and the fasteners have been replaced, and we will go over this with a fibered mastic that will actually seal every one of these cracks all the way around here completely. And then after that, we would coat over it with an elastomeric coating that would protect that mastic from receiving any weather for 10 years. And that mastic on top of that would on its own should easily last 20 years. So, you know, you guys will have a nice, solid, seamless transition here on this part of your seam. Now, obviously, this isn't going to take care of the standing seam areas, but after inspecting them, I think that they're going to be fine for you guys, so I don't think we need to do anything there. We could put a coating on it so that you have a green roof here and you're saving money on your cooling costs, but in terms of leak prevention, it's not something that's required on this. So we're going to put together a proposal to take care of this for you just like I described, and we'll also put forward a proposal to do a full roof restoration for you. That's the condition of all the seams going all the way down this here. All the fasteners have been backed out from thermal shock, and this sealant material that was placed around them is let go. So you're having leaks all the way down your ridge cap here for that reason. And then about halfway down to the end there, you have another seam that has similar issues all the way down. And so really what you guys need to do to get this place watertight is treat this whole ridge cap and the seams halfway down all the way along this side and that side over there, and then we'll be able to have this place watertight for you. Your field does not look bad. It looks like all the standing seam field has held up pretty well for you guys. So, you know, one option that we would have on this job is to do a full restoration for you, which would make this monolithic and seamless. Another option would be to do a roof tune-up, which is what I suggest you guys do here, which is taking care of all of these seams like we just saw. And what we would do is we would actually pull out these fasteners, remove all of this material here, and then replace them with oversized fasteners, do a 3-course repair over this, which is very, very strong. It's not as affected by the thermal shock as this would be. It will last you for years and years and years. Then we would coat this whole thing with a mastic for you after making sure that every single fastener along this is taken care of for you. So this here will be seamless, monolithic. Same thing with your seams running all the way along perpendicular to the direction of these standing seams that you're seeing now. These are your lap joints that have let go, particularly on this side of the building from halfway back is leaking a lot, but you also have areas over here that are leaking as well. And it looked like the same thing happened. At some point somebody came up and put on some of this sealant material, but that's all let go, and I've included some pictures for you to show you those areas. Citadel Roof Systems again, and I'm just showing you another section of your horizontal lap seams here, and just show you guys kind of what you're looking at in terms of the condition up here. And like I said, we would remove all of this sealant that was placed on top here. It's gone everywhere, and we would retorque these fasteners all the way down. And so these areas here will be fully sealed. You will have a seamless transition from your upper to your lower panels here, and then you should be very watertight on this building. Your field does look good. The cap is obviously a major issue there. Every single seam that is found up there has fasteners backed out, and the sealant is completely gone. You know, very similar to this. It's actually the same sealant, and it's in a similar condition as this. So you can see where your water is coming from now. So we will put forward a proposal to restore these seams, that ridge cap, and your penetration over there. And then we will also put forward a proposal to do a full roof restoration for you, where this is completely coated and reflectant and cooler for you to save energy cost as an option. And then we can show you your edges of your building as well. You can see, just like on the lap seams and on the ridge cap, you have loose fasteners that have backed it out all the way along this here. And so, you know, again, this is from the thermal shock, and we have it all the way down on both sides of the building. So one of the things I'm going to include with you on this project is an alternate option just to seal these edges as well. And I know that this isn't your primary concern, because the majority of your water is coming in from that lap seam there and from your ridge up there. But we'll put in this as well. So while we're up here, if you want us to go through and torque these down and apply a coating just over this area here, maybe, you know, we'll apply a coating maybe 18 inches back, which is where you have your snow shields. And so you're going to have, you know, your snow sitting here, maybe ice damming coming back into this area here. So it would be good to have this area coated as well. So we're going to provide that option for you as an alternate. Thanks a lot. Greg from Citadel Roof Systems, 603-969-0968.